I'm Airman First Class John Hahn. I'm an aerospace propulsion apprentice. What that means is I'm a jet engine mechanic in the Air Force. Right now we're about to start the engine up. Pretty intense, a lot of wind, a lot of noise.
Today on Girls Go Geek, how a data-hungry robot can change a girl's life.
Drobo Pro. I love my Drobo Pro.
Welcome to Girls Go Geek. I'm your host, Amber Mack. On today's show, we talk to the woman behind the happiest tech news on the web about gadgets from the past, present, and future. Plus, we show you a new way to access games on your Xbox Live. Before we kick off today's interview, here's a little 411 on Cali Lewis.
It's the weather-resistant and fireproof speaker with beautifully rich sound and a battery that lasts longer than all day.
If it charges, Cali has probably reviewed it. She's also tried her hand at robot making.
We added the legs yesterday.
And she's offered herself up for deportation to Australia during a recent online contest.
What I have to offer to Tourism Queensland is never-ending curiosity.
As a perfectly perky host of Geek Brief TV, Cali can easily brighten anyone's day.
Today was a really good day in the world of gadget news.
And teach you a thing or two about gadgets at the same time.
Audio can be recorded at 24-bit, 48 kilohertz with
She's been producing this popular online
This is
show
Brief
as her
25.
full-time job for 3 years. And she doesn't show any signs of slowing down anytime soon.
500. This is Brief 615.
When did you first get interested in technology?
The moment that I can remember, I was standing in my mom's doorway to her bedroom. She was typing on her word processor, and I was in awe. I mean, it wasn't even a real computer at that point. It was just a word processor, and I was just completely in awe and said, okay, Mom, you have to teach me how to type. And so she taught me, and from that moment on, I was in love with computers. When I went to my dad's house, he had a real computer with paint on it, MS Paint, and it was a love affair from that moment on.
As you became a teenager, was there one gadget, I don't know if it was a Walkman or another device that you loved more than anything?
I think my first computer was an Acer. On that computer, I started learning HTML and started designing my own websites and started to get into code. And so that was probably the only thing that I really had at that time.
Over the years, what do you think is one of the biggest trends when it comes to personal technology?
I think simplicity, really. I mean, I can remember menu systems that would take you 12 minutes to find what you were looking for. And now, thanks to better graphical interfaces and UIs, we have simplicity and we can find what we're looking for pretty much immediately.
How do you think gadgets have changed the way that we communicate with our friends and with our families?
Well, gosh, everything is so immediate now. We're so connected now that we can practically, I could tell you where I am at every minute of the day, what I'm doing. I choose not to do that.
What is one of the coolest gadgets that you've reviewed recently on Geek Brief TV?
D-R-O-B-O, Drobo. Drobo Pro. I love my Drobo Pro. I got a Drobo Pro. Photographers or videographers will understand why I love the Drobo Pro so much, because it holds so much. There you have it. That's 8.5 terabytes of glorious redundant storage. Also, I love the Pogo plug.
What exactly is the Pogo plug?
Here, this is a Pogo plug.
It looks like a big fat wall adapter or power adapter.
It allows you to have access to all your files on your network, whether you're at home, whether you are at the coffee shop, wherever you are, you have access to them.
If you could design a gadget for the future, what would it look like?
I want home automation to be simple and easy. I would love for something to be made so that I can have all of my lights, all of my window shades, all of my computers and TVs and everything connected to it.
And this is running everything. Look at that.
I mean, I want it all with home automation. So I would love something that really makes it simple and easy.
Home automation is not usually this pretty.
For people who haven't seen Geek Brief TV, tell us a little bit about the show.
Geek Brief TV is shiny, happy tech news. Technology is fun, so we have fun with it. And we cover 3 to 5 tech news stories or gadgets in one episode, and we do 4 episodes a week.
Where can people keep up to date with what you're doing and all your various projects?
You've got geekbrief.tv for the main show. My blog is callilewis.me. And I'm on Twitter at twitter.com/CallieLewis and Facebook.com/CallieLewis.
Thanks so much for joining us today, and hopefully you'll come back on the show in the near future.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Games on Demand just launched on Xbox Live. Now you can get your favorite titles 24/7. Here's how. Some of the 30 great games include Call of Duty 2, Lego Star Wars, BioShock, and Sonic the Hedgehog, with new titles released every Tuesday. Games can be purchased with your credit card or Microsoft points. Games you bought are always saved, so you can re-download purchased titles anytime you want. That's it for this episode of Girls Go Geek. A big thank you to everyone who sent emails over the past few weeks, and a special shout out to Kristen from Geek Girls Network, who had this to say. It's so nice to watch a show that highlights real girl geeks and exposes new facets of interest. If you have an idea for a show or an idea for a guest, send me an email at amber@girlsgogeek.tv. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Girls Go Geek.